Hi. Hi, this is Bridget Riggs with Finding Coherence, and I'm here to talk about the power of eight. Um, this is a group for Claire specifically to help her get out of the hospital happy and healthy. And I made a group from this book, reading this book with Lynne McTaggart. And I'm just going to do a real quick explanation as far as what you need to do. I'm not sure where your expertise is with visualization or meditation or doing Power of Eight. But in a nutshell, I am just going to briefly just explain in summary what you need to do. So first of all is being having a good place to have the intention and the meditation. You're only taking 10 minutes a day at 8 o'clock in the morning and 8 o'clock at night. And it could be anywhere. I prefer to go outside. Outside is very grounding. And when you're outside barefoot, either on sand, grass, stones, pavers, concrete, that is all earth element, and you can ground yourself. And that's really important because we're indoors a lot and we always have shoes keeping us from being grounded. And we are electrical beings. So we have to have that discharge of electricity or of energy. If we don't, that's when we have accumulations that can be a disharmony of from an ache and a pain to a headache to arthritis or an autoimmune disease. So I've studied energy work for a long time and healed my body from Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune disease affecting the thyroid. And it took me about a year and a half studying every day through meditation frequencies, using Jinshin Jitsu, which is a healing art that I've been practicing. But we're going to focus today just on the power of eight. So once you find your place that you're going to do your intention, you can. I like to put music on. I like to go on YouTube and put any frequency meditation. I will add some links here to this Power of It group, so it'll be easy for you to find. But I like frequencies, and 528 hertz is what I like to usually play in my house, and that's the secret frequency of love, and it does help with everything. So you also, they call it powering up your meditation. That's just getting in a peak state. Tony Robbins calls it a beautiful state. Basically, it's an elevated state of happiness. Just if you could sit for a few minutes and think of some happy thoughts, your happy, good vacation you went on, or a happy time that you were laughing, all this will elevate your emotions and your vibration. And that elevation will help with the intention and setting up the um, frequency to have this happen. After you're in a peak state, then you want to just use all your senses. You have 5 different senses, as many of them as you can. Use them all to see Claire in a happy state, dancing and being carefree. Those of you that know Claire can just tap into a memory or something that you have with her. And you can just rehearse this all day as you're feeling these emotions and everything. You could be just sending her love. That moment in time is basically what you need to capture, and having that thought and intention, you can send it to her that way. But having that 10-minute period where everybody's doing it at the same time just magnifies it a lot more. And if you're not into visualization, do what you can. Just if you can just see pictures. If you can see a movie. Everybody's different, so I can't really specify what's going to work for you. Me personally, what I like to do, I like to do some deep breaths. I do also, to get out of the sympathetic mode into parasympathetic mode, which is where you can rest and restore your body. I like to do a circle 8 around your eyes here. It actually stimulates your vagus nerve. And we've learned a lot in the last 5 years about the vagus nerve. It hits every single organ of the body. And it is always, usually in the state of this world that we're in, usually it's in that sympathetic state, in that fight, flight, or freeze. So doing this, if you do it long enough, you start to yawn, and then you know that you are going into that parasympathetic state. And that's when you can rest and restore. And that is the state you need to be in when you're doing any type of intention or sending people energy or healing or prayers, that kind of stuff. So I like to sit and I do a visualization where I have my crown. I like to work with my chakras. So I have my crown open up to the sky and have a big white light, crystalline light coming down from the top of my head, going down each layer of each chakra. I won't go into the chakras. Some of you want to think about the different colors going through the chakras. Some of you could just say the name of the chakras going down. It's totally up to you. Be your own artist, however you want it to do. There's no wrong way of doing it. But what I like to envision is this white light coming down from the top of the head, each layer of her body just cleansing and clearing as this white light comes down. Every cell that it's touching is cleansing and clearing and rejuvenating, cleansing, clearing, and rejuvenating, getting rid of any disharmony in her body and bringing it back down to Mother Earth. And as it goes down, all the way down to her feet, it goes down through Mother Earth, down to the core of Mother Earth, where you pick up the center, a pink light, and bring that up with like an umbilical cord all the way attached to you that will go to your root chakra, which is the bottom of your body. Receive that energy coming in, and then you can reverse out having all Mother Earth energy come up through you and up and out the top of white crystalline, up and over to the heavens and sky universe. That's how I like to do it. I do it with pictures. I like to think of happy things, and of course have the music in the background with the elevated sounds. So after the 10 minutes is over, I put my hands here and give thanks and grace to the all divine, the universe, Mother Earth, Father Sky, whatever you believe in, your higher true self, and take a few moments to breathe, because breathing also does the cycle. It's a catalyst to change and move energy in a body. So taking 36 deep breaths is one of Mary's. This is Mary. She was the one that brought Jin Shin Jyutsu to the States here in the 1960s. And she was all about 36 breaths and holding your different fingers, because each finger represents a different organ flow, 2 different organ flows, and also different emotions. So if you're this is worry, fear, anger, sadness, and trying too hard or pretense. So if you ever feel any of those emotions, you can always just hold your finger. You can hold one of the fingers or all of them while you're doing this 10-minute intention to sending to Claire, because that way you're also physically calming your body. And the one I like to use is the middle one. I mean, it's anger, and there's a lot of anger out there now. So I like to hold this like this, and just holding and breathing, doing the meditation or the visualization and breathing and sending the love to Claire to help heal her body is how I will do it. So hopefully this was a quick, understandable little video. If you want to look her up, I put all her information on the page so you can look her up. And you can always just post some questions below. I will be on this continuously looking and answering any questions. And we can do this. Many miracles have happened. Lynne has done a lot of work with even changing the pH of water, growing seeds faster, even crime rate in different countries all over the world. She's been able to lower with her Power of 8 groups. So we can do this. We just need 10 minutes a day, twice a day. And we got this. So many blessings to Claire and her family and for everything that they're going through. And I'm glad to be a part of this. So thank you.